Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Nishingade Jaya Nishingade Nishingade Jaya Nishingade Jaya Prahlad Nrsimho, Prahlad Nrsimho, Prahlad Nrsimho, Jaya Prahlad Nrsimho, Nrsimho, Prahlad Nrsimho, Prahlad Nrsimho, Jaya Prahlad. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Kanthara Bhagavad-gītā ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse 22. Purusha sa paraha partha bhaktya labhayastu anyana yasyantha sthani bhutani yena sarvamidam tatam. Purushaha, the Supreme Personality. Saha, he. Paraha, the Supreme. Than whom no one is greater. Partha, O son of Pritha. Bhaktya, by devotional service. Labha, can be achieved. Tu sthani, within. Bhutani, all of this material manifestation. Yena, by whom? Sarvam, all. Idam, whatever we can see. Tatam is pervading. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading and everything is situated within him. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. It is here clearly stated that the supreme destination from which there is no return is the abode of Krishna, the Supreme Personal. The Brahma Samhita describes this supreme abode as Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, a place where everything is full of spiritual bliss. All the variegatedness manifested there is of the quality of spiritual bliss, nothing is there is material. That variegatedness is explained as the spiritual expansion of the Supreme Godhead Himself. For the manifestation, there is totally of the spiritual energy, as explained in chapter 7. As far as this material world is considered, although the Supreme is always in his supreme abode, he is none than the less all-pervading by his material energy. So by his spiritual and material energies, he is present everywhere, both in the material and in the spiritual universe. Yes yanti he bhustani means that everything is sustained within him, within either his spiritual or material energy. The Lord is all-pervading by these two energies. To enter Krishna's supreme abode or the innumerable Vaikuntha planets is possible only by bhakti, devotional service, as clearly indicated here by the word bhaktya. No other process can help one attain that supreme abode. The Vedas, Gopal Tapani Upanishad 3.2 also describe the supreme abode of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Eko Vasi Sarva Gaha Krishna. In that abode there is only one Supreme Personality of Godhead whose name is Krishna. He is the Supreme Merciful Deity, and although situated there as one, he has expanded himself into millions and millions of plenary expansions. The Vedas compare the Lord to be a tree standing still, yet bearing many varieties of fruits, flowers, and changes leaves. The plenary expansions of the Lord who preside over the Vaikuntha planets are four-armed, and they are known as a variety of names: Purushottama, Trivikrama, Keshav, Madhav, Anirudh, Rishikesh, Shankarshan, Pradyumna, Sridhar, Vasudev, Damodar, Janardhan, Narayan, Vaman, Padmanabha, etc. The Brahma Samhita 5.37 also confirms that although the Lord is always in the supreme abode, Golok, Vrindavan, he is also pervading so that everything is going on nicely. Golok eva nivasyanti ekala atma bhuta. As stated in the Vedas, Svetaswara Upanishad 6.8, Parasya Shaktir Vividyava Srinuyante Sarva Bhaviki Chana Bala Krishna, etc. His energies are all expansion, that they systematically contact everything in the cosmic manifestation without a flaw, although the Supreme Lord is far, far away. Hare Krishna. So, translation: the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading, and everything is situated within him. So, Krishna is situated in spiritual world and in the material world. And in the material world, the activities are carried by different demigods, different personalities. And in spiritual world is also carried by devotees who are given the part to perform that the Lord perform his pastimes. Like in Vrindavan, Purnamasi, she is also arranging Krishna's pastimes. Vrinda Devi has many, many parrots, and they are all messengers. And in this way, Krishna performs his Leela in different places in Vrindavan, sometimes Madhuvan, sometimes in, so Kamvan, all different forests. And yes, Vrinda is arranging all the facilities that is beautiful, the flowers are blossoming, and weather is beautiful, and then Krishna meets Srimati Radharani and gopis. In the morning, Krishna, when he wakes up, he goes with the cowherd boys to graze the cows, and in the forest he performs different pastimes with his cowherd boys. And so everybody, all the cowherd boys and Krishna, they bring tiffins of prasad prepared by the mothers. And then when there is lunchtime, Krishna sits with his friends and they share preparation to each other. And they put in each other's mouth, and they enjoy, they laugh, they sing. And every cowherd boy say, Krishna, look, my mother has cooked this today for me, and then they gave it to Krishna to eat. And Krishna gets so many varieties of food stuff from different cowherd boys, and Krishna also shared with others. So like this, Krishna is performing his pastimes, and cowherd boys, gopas, are very happy with Krishna. Same with the gopis also. As he goes and steals butter in a gopi's house, and then the gopi, one of the Mātājī gopi, she catch Krishna and came with Krishna to Mother Yashoda and said, oh, Nandarani, come out, look what I have for you. You always say, no, my Kana is not stealing butter, but look, I have caught him red-handed. His hand is full with butter, his mouth is butter, and I have brought him to you. So Mother Yashoda said, no, my Kana is sleeping. He said, no, please come out. So Krishna, Srimati Radharani, Mother Yashoda is coming, and then Krishna comes with, like he was sleeping like this, he comes, Mother, what's going on? And then Mātājī looked, and his own son was, she was catching the hand of his son, Krishna. He can take any different form, so he became Krishna plus the son of Mātājī. And so Mātājī looked at, he said, Mother Yashoda said, first look who you have brought, it's your own son. You see, your son is thief. My son is he was just, I fed him and he was sleeping. And because of this noise, he woke up. You woke him up. So these are different pastimes. And one pastime is that one gopi bind Krishna. And he said, now I will go and bring your mother and see what your mother wants to say about it. She never believes us. But now she has to believe because I have tied you up. No? So she tied Krishna and and went to Mother Yashoda and says, "So Mother Yashoda, I have come to take you. Come with me to my home. I have tied your kana." And Mother Yashoda said, "No, no, no, look, my kana is here." And then she saw Krishna and he said, "Then to whom did I tie him there?" She went home and it was her own husband. She tied him. And then Krishna said, "Next time if you tie me, you have a very surprise, so never do this again with me." And she said, "No, no, no, I will never. You better come and eat butter, it's okay for me." So like that. And now we have Damodar, Leela's month of Kartik. And Krishna was tied by Mother Yashoda. So one gopi tied Krishna and Mother Yashoda tied Krishna. Yeah? And Mother Yashoda, so many complaints were coming, and Mother Yashoda said, "I have so much housework to do, and you are going and making so much nonsense, and everybody's coming and complaining. So now I will tie you to the mortar, then you can stay there and then I can do my work." So she took the rope and took mortar, the wooden big heavy mortar, and she tied Krishna. And every time she wanted, 2 inches was always less. And she was so tired she got more and more ropes, and but she could not tie Krishna. And then after some time, Krishna thought, "Now I think better I get tied up. Mātājī is very tired. She's sweating. Her hairs are loosened, and she just, it's when you have something, want to do it. Yeah, it's like that. When you want something to do and it doesn't work, you try and try until it's done. And you are very in an angry mood or in a very passionate mood, and you want to get. And so Mother Yashoda was getting ropes from everywhere. "I want to tie Krishna, And so then Krishna thought, "Okay, now it's enough." So he made himself tied up, and. So then, and then she went to do her housework, and here Krishna was sitting and thinking, now what to do. And then because every activity Krishna makes pastime. So now he's just sitting. He has to do something, So he saw the 2 trees in the courtyard of Nand Baba, and it was time to deliver Nal Kuvera. And so he dragged the mortar, and the mortar became in between this tree, and he pushed, and both heavy, big trees fall down. And Krishna was sitting in the middle of these trees. And such a big noise, because when trees falls, it's a big noise. And so all the cowherd boys came running, "What's going on, what's going on?" Nand Baba came and he said, "How come these 2 trees fall down? They are not old, they are very fresh. What happened?" And Krishna was sitting, and then Nand Baba untied Krishna, and Mother Yashoda came running. And so she took the Krishna and she was embracing him, and she said, "Oh, I did a big mistake. Oh, Kana, please forgive me. I tied you up, and it's good. Narayan protected you. Nothing happened. These 2 trees, they could have fallen on you." So she was very much in grief. And Krishna was just smiling. And so in this way, the 2 demigods were delivered by Krishna, because they were cursed by Narad Muni. Because one time this Nal Kuvera, they were very handsome demigods. They were with some ladies, they were bathing in the lake. And they were so intoxicated that they were naked. And these girls, and the Narad Muni was passing by, and these girls saw Narad Muni, they quickly covered their bodies and they hide somewhere. But this Nal and Kuvera, they had no shame. And Narad Muni got very angry and he said, "You are like very uncultured, you have no culture, and trees are practically naked, so you become the trees." He cursed them. And then they realized their mistake and they came and fall down and, "Please forgive us." And Narad Muni said, "Now once curse has been given, you have to take birth as trees. But I bless you that when Krishna appears, you will be born in the courtyard of Nand Baba, and Krishna will be delivered. You will be delivered by Krishna." So then, so when Krishna saw these two trees, he said, "Okay, they have enough suffered, rain, heat, everything. Now there is time to deliver them." So Krishna is pervading everywhere in material and spiritual world. Everything is coming from him. It's like there's a verse in Bhagavad-gītā that the pearls are in the thread. The pearls are all situated nicely in the same way. All the universes are situated by Krishna's energy, as the pearls are string in a thread. So, yes, this is very nice about Krishna, that he is everywhere. You can, if you have some, understanding about how this world is running, people say, "Oh, there is no God," but how is all these people? How is it working? So yeah, so this is it's all mercy from Krishna. He has created water, air. Without water we cannot live. Yes, such a nice water he has given us. But the modern society is polluting all the waters. So now people has to drink water from bottles. I mean, by us it's nice. We have still nice water. Can be really great about it. Can be thankful that we have still nice water here. But in cities, in India, you cannot drink water from the tap. Now you have to buy this water. So, yes. We have still time, yeah? How long? Half an hour? Yeah. Yeah, then you can see the past, like in Vrindavan, Krishna make many, many pastimes. Every day there are so many pastimes taken place. And Mother Yashoda is very, very, taking care of Krishna very much. And the gopis, all the gopis, they want to always see Krishna, have his darshan, take part in the pastimes. And yes, and Srimati Radharani, she is so much devoted to Krishna. that Krishna is very much in debt to the gopis. Now when the Kamsa invited Krishna and Balaram to Mathura to wrestle with the wrestlers, so then Akura came, no? And he wanted to take Krishna, and all the gopis, they said, Akura, you are such a cruel person, you are taking our Krishna. Huh? Kura, not Akura, yeah, it's very cruel. And so when the gopis and the gopas, and when they heard that Krishna is going, so they wanted that Krishna don't go there. They hold the chariot. Oh, please, Krishna, don't go. All the gopis. And Srimati Radharani was also very much in grief. No? So when Krishna went to Mathura, Kamsa had a beautiful palace. And in this palace, he had a bow. And this bow was very, very heavy. And Krishna and Balaram, they went and he said, can we lift up the bow and archer it? And all those guards who were guarding this bow, they started to laugh. I said, you are a small boy, and this is such a heavy bow, even we cannot lift. And then Krishna said, can I try? Yeah, go ahead. It's children, we also say, okay, go and do it. And Krishna just lifted it up and broke it in pieces. So then Kamsa got very frightened because this bow hardly maybe 100 people together can lift the bow, and this boy just lifted it up. So then Jai Nishingadev, and when the wrestler came, and Krishna and Balaram killed all of them, and Kamsa was completely frightened now. He started to run away, and Krishna caught him and also killed Kamsa. And then he went in the jail and rescued Devaki and Vasudeva, because they were kept in the jail. And this jail is, if you go Mathura, the jail is still there. It's very heavy jail. So heavy stones, walls are there, and so dark. And Krishna rescued his parents, and then he went Mathura, and he went to Gurukul, Sandipuni's ashram. Yes, Krishna and Balaram. And then he came back to Mathura, and Jarasandha, he was attacking Mathura so many times, and Krishna said, now I think I will build a city in the ocean, Dwarka. So then Jarasandha cannot attack so quickly. And after, I think, 21 times, Jarasandha was killed by Bhima. This is the story, another story. Jarasandha was one king. He didn't have any children, so he went in the forest, and he asked some sages for the blessing that he gets a child. And so the king, the sage gave him a fruit. And so the wife ate the fruit, but what she did, she cut in half or something. How was it? No, he had, yes, I think, well, how is it? He had 2 queens, and then half, each queen got half. Yes. And then 2 queens got pregnant, and they got birth, but the children were half. So then they said, throw this away. So they throw in the forest 2 pieces of babies, half. And there was a demon, Jara, Rakshasi. She was passing in the forest and she saw this flesh, flesh of the humans. So she picked up to eat. And she picked up like this and they joined. And the baby became alive and she was rolling like mad and she got so frightened, Jara, that she went and gave this baby to the king. And that's why his name is Jarasandha. I mean, Jara is the demon and Sand means she connected the child. So he's called Jarasandha. So this was the Jarasandha. So when Bhima and Jarasandha youth came, they were fighting, and Bhima tear him apart 2 times. And he threw here and he threw there. Again he joined. And then Krishna said, you have to throw like that. Then they will not join. So he threw one like that and one like that. So in opposite directions. So then he died. So Krishna also protected Bhima. So this is the story of Jarasandha. How I was brought together with Jara. Yeah. So then, you can see how Krishna is performing nice pastimes, which is really very pleasant to hear them and can be very blissful, no? And what time is it? Still we have time. Yeah, so unalloyed devotion, yeah. Yes. Many devotees did unalloyed devotion to Krishna. That's why they could see Krishna. Like Srila Prabhupada, he was so old, but still he fulfilled the promise of his spiritual master, and he came to America, and he preached, and devotees came, and yes, now we have so many temples in all the towns, nearly every country, because Krishna, Prabhupada's desire was there, his devotion was there. So Krishna said, okay, I will do what you want, because Prabhupada had this to give mercy to the living entities and to preach and to give message of Krishna to the society. And he wrote so many books, and all books now translated in all languages. You can practically in every language, Srila Prabhupada's books are there. And actually Prabhupada taught everything, how to cook, how to manage, how to preach, how to grow vegetables. We can make farms, no? Because to become self-sufficient, no? Who knows later what will happen? The world is so getting so degraded. No? People are so unhappy. So, yeah, Prabhupada said there should be farms and cows should be protected. Now, why we protect cows? You know, what happened is that in India, India was the most prosperous country in the whole world. India, Bharat Desh, it was spiritually powerful, materially powerful, opulent. And why? Because they were protecting cows. Cows was the main. Every house has a cow, and they used to protect the cows. So when British came to India, they see that why this land is so prosperous, so opulent, and so people are so happy, and they have everything. What is the reason behind it? So then the Bhakti Charu Maharaj is speaking. If you hear, this is what he's saying. He asked some brahmanas, the British officers, why this land is so prosperous? What is the reason behind it? And the brahmanas talked to them. I said, because we are protecting the cows, and cows is giving us everything. And so they understood, Then in India started the cow slaughtering the cows. This is how it started in India. India nobody used to kill the cow before in Vedic times, but British started this. They make India so degrading, and especially the bulls who were producing so valuable cows who give so much milk, and so much milk was there, the pasturing ground was filled with milk. So much milk cows were giving. And they killed the bulls because the bulls were giving so much, and these cows were Surabhi cows, which were actually, you know, in Vedic times, every house has a cow. You have your cow. This cow grazes the grass according to your needs of the body. She knows in the family somebody sick, she grazes this, she eats these herbs, and then the milk is produced, and by drinking this milk, the disease is cured. So powerful was the cow milk at that time. So the cows were grazing the herbs, the grass, according to the family. They were protecting the family because family were taking care of the cows. And so nice milk was given. From milk, make sweets and drink milk. And yes, this was, and garden farming, grow vegetables, fruits, grains. In Gujarat, I'm born in Gujarat, and I'm born in a small village called Badarpur. And my grandfather, my mother's side, they're all farmers. And they have land, they had land and grow grains, trees, mango trees, in June, July, hills of mangoes, they harvest, big hills of mangoes. And then rice, grains, big hills, they harvest. And this is sufficient for whole village. And we have cows. Every morning you get fresh milk to drink. So My grandfather, he was really good farmer. Yes, I remember. We used to go in the forest to where they do farming. And at that time, there were no tractors. No tractors. Everything is done by hand. And bulls, bull cart. Yeah. Now they have tractors. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so this is the opulent of India. No? The British destroyed everything. And even the Mughals, no? The Muslims, they destroyed the temples. No? In India, they destroyed the deities. So the Vedic culture was destroyed by uncultured people. You can see how degrading society becomes when culture is destroyed. Protection of the cows, farming, you not use chemicals, not use bull carts and do the farming. This is the real treasure. But now the society is full of machines, you can see. Yes, it's and the people's health is not good anymore. There is no good milk. Milk is a really such a substance that when you drink milk, you can cure so many diseases. But now this milk is so much polluted. They give cows so much things which is not good for the cows, and it goes all in the milk. And that's why there is so much allergy. People have allergy of this and allergies. Never heard of allergies before. No? Oh, I have allergy of grains. I cannot eat grains. What? Grains? You cannot eat grains? Huh? I have allergy of nuts. I have allergy of this and that, There was no existence that allergy was not existing. Now in every packet is written allergy people, maybe it contains this and this and this and this, Yeah. So, yes, when the cows are not protected, definitely comes the sinful activities in this world. So many disease comes. Why? Because slaughtering cows, reactions comes. Sickness, disease, stress, unhappiness, all this. So now is the society should really understand that killing of the cows brings the most miserable situation, miserable suffering in the whole world. Wars. So much, everywhere wars are going on. Yes, it's due to all these reactions. But Prabhupada has brought bhakti to the society, and people are really taking it up and understand, yes, we are suffering because of this. We have no God consciousness in us. We don't believe in God. We don't believe in energy of the gods. We don't believe karmas. No? Bad actions, bad karmas. Good action, good karmas. So in this world, nothing is free. One has to pay for everything. Nothing is free. Yes. So, are there any questions? Yes.
I have a small question concerning the beginning of the story of Mother Yashoda finding Krishna, and when he managed to put the trees down, and she came and she was praying for Narahari, thank you that you protected my son. So, can you tell us more about the mood of Mother Yashoda with Krishna? Like she didn't know that Krishna was God. What was her mood with Krishna?
Yeah.
She saw him as a small child only, not
No God. Because Krishna wanted love from Yoga Maya covered her. No? There's a Maya and Yoga Maya. Yoga Maya, like when Krishna was small, sitting and eating dirt, and Purnamasi came and said, "Oh Yashoda, look, your Kana is eating dirt." So then Mother Yashoda is coming and he said, "Kana, you are eating dirt?" No, I'm not eating. Yeah, open your mouth. And Krishna opened the mouth, and what she saw, the whole universe in her mouth. And then she became unconscious. No? And after a few minutes she forgot everything. Yogamaya made a cover her. And she took the Krishna and, "Oh my Krishna, don't eat dirt now, okay? I give you nice food." Because Krishna wants motherly affection, that she loves him like small child and takes care. And because he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but in this he wanted love from gopis, gopas, and whole Brajbasis and devotees and everything, yeah. And even the gopis, when they see Narayana, oh, this is Narayana, this is our Krishna, you know. Yeah, so like that. So it was, yes, Mother Yashoda, after just blink of eye, she woke up and it was not that she saw the whole universe in his mouth. Yeah. So Mother Yashoda thought, this is my small Kana. I must always protect him, take care of, feed him. Kana, come and eat, you are hungry. You know, like that. Like how mother is taking care of the child. Yes. He loves that very much. You can also do that. Yes, we all can, when we are cooking, oh, my Lord is hungry, no? I must cut nice vegetables, nice kitchen is clean, it is his kitchen, he's hungry. So this is nice motherly affection. As a nice devotion to Krishna. Yeah. When you see something nice, flower, oh, so nice flower offered to Krishna. My Krishna. Like the gopis and gopas, they always think, Krishna is just looking at me. He's only my Krishna. There are so many gopas now sitting there. Every gopa thought, he's just looking at me. He's just my Krishna. So much love. Yeah. Yes, this is how, and Krishna loves that very much. Yeah. Like Lord Ramchandra, he always says, I'm just a normal person, but he was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah. Mother Kaushalya, one time she said, like when Mother Sita went in the forest, and Mother Kaushalya, they went to pilgrimage, the Kaushalya, Mother Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kaikai. And when they came back, they heard the news, and Kaushalya, Mother Kaushalya was very angry on Lord Ramchandra. And she called him, and he said, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I have heard from people. And how come you bring your wife in the forest, let her alone? She is pregnant. She was giving him the sauce. And he is Bhagwan. He was just standing there and listening to Mother, taking all the sauce. Because it's the mother, love of mother. Even Krishna is bound by mother's love. He said, how can you do that? My daughter-in-law, you put her in the forest. What kind of husband you are, you know? She was really chastising him. And he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He could have just told mother, but he was just like a small child. Because it's a sauce, how you say, she was angry and giving her the How you say in English? Huh? He respected mother so much. No. He didn't say that, what is it, I am Supreme Person of Godhead, it's no, he didn't say that. So, he likes the anger from the mother. So it's like that. Yes. Mother Ramchandra is so, some other time, other pastimes of Ram. So, yeah, the Krishna is really amazing. Yeah. So I think it's Navarti. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Bhagavad Gita ki, Jai.